What's up, everybody? We're back and we got another technical analysis video for y'all today. I know y'all missed me. I missed you guys too. I know I haven't been around as much, haven't been doing these on the daily. But right now, guys, the market's just going a little sideways, okay? There's not too much happening right now, okay? I'm gonna really be picking these videos up more when there's action happening and we're having to spot levels and figure out new structure and all that, okay? Anyways, though, there's a lot I want to go over. There's a lot I want to cover today, guys. We gotta go over XRP. We gotta go over Bitcoin. We gotta go over Ethereum. We might touch up on a few others. We might go laugh at Dogecoin a little bit, guys. But before we do all that, y'all know I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Now that that's out the way, though, let's get into it, guys. We're looking at XRP on a 4-hour chart. So it's looking pretty good, right? It's looking good, okay? You can make a couple arguments for XRP. Right now we are in the buying zone, okay? We're at the top of the buying zone, and yes, we are below the 200 on it, but we're still, this from 90 cents to $1.10, guys. This is a support level, so this is really all an accumulation zone, okay? People are looking to, if this is the spot that we're going to take off from, this is where all the accumulation is looking to occur before we blast, okay? Anyways, how do you play this, right? That's what a lot of y'all are asking. I mean, let's look at a few things, guys. Right now, let's project into the future. We're going to extend this out. Okay, we'll take it down to here. All right. I mean, guys, it's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. I mean, look at that wick right there. Look at that wick. That was a probe. That was a fake out. All right. This angled resistance been holding pretty nice. I mean, look at boom, 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 boom. Then right here, rejection on this horizontal level, the $1.50 comes down, boom. That angle resistance does its job, Big wick, another dump. We get all the way down to 90 cents. Come back to a $1.10 hold, and then immediately below, and now we hold. How do you play this, right? It depends on what your goal is. It depends on what you're trying to do, on your outlook, on your style, on your personality, okay? Me personally, this is maybe how I would play it, okay? Let's say I have $1,000 to play with XRP, okay? Really, let's build this a little bit better because I know I'm going to have to explain a few more parts to it. Let's say I have $10,000 in my portfolio, okay? I got 10K. To scale the portfolio correctly, you really should only be trading half. So if you got 10K, you should probably be trading like 5K. All right. Anyways, you got 5K to play with. Let's say you have $1,000 of that 5K dedicated to your XRP trade. Me personally, I'd probably put 25% of that $1,000 right here. Okay. Why? Because it's kind of ranging a little bit. Let's go on a. I want to go on a 1 hour. See that, guys? Look at that. Look at that. Literally came up. That was that wick that went through the level on the 4 hour. Look at that, guys. Green, and it immediately came down. That was so a probe, guys. Real quick, before we get into this. That's definitely a wick, guys. Daily. Look at that, guys. Oh. That always happens now, huh? Look at that, guys. Boom. Boom. 4 hour. There it is. We saw it. That's beautiful, guys. That's a nice probe. That tells you a lot too. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Anyways, we get this probe, come all the way down to 90 cents. We bounce, we hold, we come up, come back down. Hold, come up, hold, come down, and now we're holding below. Okay. Now this $1.10 in the micro. This is your support at 90. This is your resistance at $1.10 in the micro. But in the macro, this whole area is a good place to buy for the long term, in my opinion. Okay? So if I'm playing this, the way it's showing it to me right now, I mean, first, we'd have to definitely do a risk to reward ratio. Okay? We're definitely going to have to know our risk to reward. So let's grab our trusty long position tool. If you get in here, guys, your stop's most likely going to have to be below that wick. Somewhere right here. All right. Maybe even a little bit further. Who knows? Okay, your first target would probably be right here, okay, where this big red candle happened. You also got the wick here, and there was a dump in the past from there. So if that's where you're targeting, your risk to reward is not in your favor, guys. So you shouldn't be getting in here, right? Now, what if that's not the target? What if you're looking at this and you're like, man, that's not even it though? You gotta remember too, you gotta break through this angled resistance and get that. And that's probably going to mean going through the moving averages as well. So you got a lot of resistance. But if you somehow get through it all, you're probably going to, what, blast to 200? Okay, at the 200, it's a little over 1-to-1. It's not in your favor. It's not how you grow your portfolio. So now you're going to bank on it coming up to that $1.33 resistance where the big dump started, you know? Some people could even argue to the very top. That $1.40 could be argued. You're almost at 2-to-1. It's still not that good though for the risk you're taking. So then what if you target the $1.50? Now it finally becomes somewhat in your favor. 2.5-to-1. That's much better. But still, guys, with everything you're dealing with, and then on top of that, just, I mean, unless some fundamental news comes in, I don't know if this is that great. You're banking on a lot only for a 2.5-to-1 ratio. You could lose 18. And now how I think you could probably play it a little bit better is if you bring this back down. Look how we can make the odds in our favor. You just gotta know how to play. What if we expect this to hold? Now, obviously, it's at the top of this zone of this 90 cent to $1.10 range. You're closer to the top. So the way you play it is, if this gives out, there's a good chance you're probably coming down to here. So what you do is you just play with a little bit. Maybe you put, like I said, 25% here. If it comes down to like where this wick is in this area, maybe you put another 25% of that 1,000. And then if it does come all the way down to 90 cents, you put in the last 500. If you believe in this level and you want that price and you think it's go time, it's time to blast off. All right. But remember, we have 5,000 of the 10,000 to play with. Okay. So we've only used 1,000 here. Maybe if it comes down all the way to 62 cents, you still got $4,000 or maybe $3,000. Who knows, or 2,000? Because maybe you have a trade on Cardano or some other coin while this one's also taking place. That's why you want to have some liquidity. You want to have the ability to maneuver and kind of take advantage of things. But you kind of have to know your goals and you have to know your setups and which ones are worth your time and which ones aren't, and have a plan on how to play them to minimize damage and maximize reward, maximize, all the fun, all the money. Okay. So if you play off this structure, because if this thing gives out, there's a good chance it's probably coming down. I don't see why people would be jumping in the middle here, but it's so bullish and you do have a wick here and this wick did go all the way. You might be like, oh, it might not even come down to 90 because of how bullish it is. Let me scoop a little bit more here. So you get your 25% there. And then you'd put your last here. And then if that's really how you played it, again, it depends. If you're playing the whole structure and not this, if you're willing to put your stop down here, it's really not bad because your average price is going to be different. Okay? But that, again, is depending on you actually getting the price. Okay? But your average price would probably be somewhere around here. Okay? Because you have majority at this 90 cents and you have 25 cents or 25% in the middle, 25% up here. So your average is probably somewhere here. So now your risk to reward, it's almost 2-to-1. It's not too bad right here. If you play it correctly and it gives it to you. All right? That's why I'm saying you have to know what your goals are. When you're in this, are you trying like, hey, let me just play up this structure? I'll enter right here where the price is currently at. And if this structure gives out, I'm out pretty quick because I'll expect it to dump to 90 and I'll re-enter here. If that's how you want to play it, you don't even need that 25% right here. But some people will take that 25% here because you don't know if the 90 is guaranteed. You hope it would come, but you don't know if it's guaranteed. And that's why cost averaging can be powerful. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys, you have to know your style, your strategy. It's really good to know multiple strategies and learn how to fit them into your style and into your personality. Okay? Think of them as tools, guys. The more tools you have in the tool shop, the more equipped you are for all kinds of jobs, okay? If you only have a hammer, you can only do so much. If you got a hammer, a power drill, a chainsaw, a screwdriver, a wrench, a socket wrench, Allen wrench, a nail gun. If you got all these different tools, you can do more. All right? And now look what happens. If you play just off this structure, since you know it's not as like secure because you're higher up still, because again, it's definitely got a big chance to fall. People would rather get it here. Look at the volume. There's not that much excitement, and the volume that there was selling volume. So and you got the moving averages above you too. Okay, so there is resistance above it. Right now, really, this green line is resistance. We're below it. All right, you see how things are starting to turn red? It was green, 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 green for a while up here. Now we're going red, red, red. Things are starting to transform. All right. So we got to see what happens here at this price. It's going to be interesting. But look how you can play it, guys. Let me clean it up. I'm going to get rid of that real quick. I feel like I got a lot of lines. Okay, that's a little better. That's our 4 hour. Yup. So anyways, guys, I mean, if you target to here, risk to rewards in your favor as long as you're willing to take that chance and hoping that it doesn't come down. Because if it does come down, if it comes down to like right where I got it right now, there's your low, there's your lower low. Okay? But that's kind of, at the same time, it's kind of risky because that could be the higher low. This could be the high. This could be the higher low right here. And then it takes off. Okay? That's why I say 25% here, 25% here. If you get your best price, you should have no problem unloading. And at the same time, because you scaled properly, you still have $4,000 out of your $5,000 in case the price comes down even more. And you can put bigger chunk here. If it dumps to 70 cents or 63 cents or something, maybe you put $1,000 in at that price. Now your cost average, which is somewhere in here, is probably now somewhere here, which means now you're in a different risk to reward setup. Okay, I know this is a little more advanced. This is really gonna be stuff I get in like crazy depth in like my digital course. Okay, and this is something I really like to get into on my one-on-ones once my students kind of get the basics of how to do a simple technical analysis. Because reading it's pretty easy. All right. In the beginning, it's more challenging because you guys got to pick up on the lingo, the vocab, You got to, kind of get used to seeing it, train your eye, Like I see highs and lows, guys. I don't need the lines. Newbies need the lines. I like the lines. Don't get it twisted. I like to see them, but I don't need them. I could clean this chart and see them, okay? And that just comes with experience and practice and training, all right? But yeah, so that XRP play, that's a little insight on how you can maybe approach it. Maybe you put 25% now. If it comes down more, 25%. If it comes down more, and you believe this is the level, you can unload the rest right here at 90 cents. And boom, it takes off. That's definitely possible. If you got extra money, you save that extra money to take advantage of these prices down here. All right? And while all this is developing, you should be making money so that if shit keeps crashing, you can take advantage of prices down here and here and here. Because guys, Nepster, he gets involved right here. 40 cents, 50 cents. I'll dibble and dabble, guys, at 50 cents, 40 cents, 30 cents. I'm going to start to eat a little bit. 25 cents, I'm in. Give it to me, guys. I'll take it. 20 cents, woo! I'll forget about everything. I'll forget about everything again. 20 cents? Anything under 20 cents, guys? Man, y'all won't even, you guys won't even be getting videos from me. I'll be gone. I'll vanish, guys, okay? I'll be gone. Every single breath I take will be to go and get this XRP. Every thought I think will be getting this XRP. Anything under 20 cents, okay? That's how I'll be. I won't even be thinking about technical analysis. All right. I'm not going to be, hope my YouTube guys are good. I mean, I'll be hoping y'all are doing the same thing. That's why I'm giving you a playbook now. Isn't that the best thing a teacher could do for you is give you a heads up? I'm not going to be there for you if XRP is under 20 cents, guys. You might get a quick glimpse. I'm like, 5 minutes. Hey guys, XRP's under 20 cents. I'm gone. That's it. Y'all gotta respect that. It's under 20 cents. There's no time to talk. There's only time to scoop. All right? 20 cents. That's, I mean, everybody wishes they could get that price again. That's when I started talking about it. Anyways, so let's move on, guys. Stellar lumens, kind of the same thing. I'm not going to really get into too much detail with it. You see the big dump. It gives us a similar structure. It could pop here, 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 up to here. You know, we'll look at Hedera. I'm pretty interested in Hedera, guys, because overall, this is a great price point, especially on a higher time frame. Okay, if you go to a daily, I mean, you see that wick came all the way right back up to it. Pulls back a little bit. I mean, this is a pretty nice candle here, guys. Okay, but just with the entire like sentiment of the market, I think it could come down more. All right, the fact that we touched here kind of makes me think we might pull a little bit closer towards it. And if we do, I don't see why we don't just get it, you know, or even get a little bit lower for that 200. All right, this is on daily right now because, guys, 1, 2, that's 3 rejections up here. You know what we got to do, right? We got to put resistance, baby. 1, 2, 3. All right, now this is a pretty deep pullback, too. It's a pretty deep pullback. I mean, even from here, if you count the structure from here to the top, that's a great pullback. All right, let's grab this bib retracement. We'll do it from right here, okay? Right where that big green candle, the first one with all that volume began, to the very top. Look at that, guys. Y'all already know. These purple lines were drawn weeks ago, okay? Videos and videos ago. Guys, the golden pocket, baby. Boo! And now look, holding at the 50. All right? That's why this thing could take off from here. It's definitely in the realm of possibility. But I just don't know if there was enough buying volume. I think it might need a little bit more because this is a lot of selling. So there could be more sellers ready to dump it here, okay? Or buyers waiting here for them to dump it here before they really take off. That's there. But anyways, that's what I'm saying, guys. Me personally, I've kind of adjusted my take on Hedera. If anything, like nothing's changed too much. I might get 100 or 200 bucks at this price, but majority I'd start getting in at this level here, 19 cents, 19 and a half cents. You know, probably do, I'd have to see how we come into it, you know. If it's looking weak here, I'd probably do like 25%. If it's looking strong, if it's looking bullish and I'm seeing a lot of people jumping, guys, I might do like 30% here, 40%. So, I mean, again, everything's played different. We all have our own preferences. It's hard to gauge, you know, because there's so many scenarios. But all I know is once we get to 19 cents and below, I'm interested. I'm starting to accumulate. All right. So yeah, Hedera looking good. Let's go to Bitcoin. This is where the action's at, guys. We got Bitcoin on a daily right now. Okay, the moving averages gave out. We're in our 50. Okay, volume has fallen hard. And look at that. Crazy volume. And that was it. That was it. And then this was the follow-up. It's not looking good in my opinion, guys. Okay, it's not looking good. Let's look at a weekly. The weekly is going to close in less than a day. We got 16 hours and 40 minutes on the weekly, guys. Rejection with that wick to the upside. Guys, right now we might be seeing the price maybe make a little push here or look like it could make a push because the bulls are going to try to make this look better. But I think if it really is selling pressure and it's looking like it is, because look what happened here. This was all selling pressure. And they barely recovered, barely got away from it, and now we're selling again. All right. So it makes me think there's a lot of sellers here. And the volume shows there wasn't a lot of buying excitement here. Okay, in my opinion, how I interpret it. All right. Even when you look, you got the wick here, still another wick. I mean, what do you need? What do you need, Bitcoin? There's no clear target either. We're by the all-time high when you keep the context. So I think the bears will push this down to try and make this a lot scarier. And if that's the case, In 16 hours and 39 minutes, guys, we could start to see things get a little freaky. We could get into the low 40s. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. Later today, tomorrow, it's going to be interesting, okay? It's 2:20 in the morning right now. It's April 25th. It's Sunday, April 25th. All right. Let's go down to some lower time frames. Let's peek at the daily again. It could range a little bit and pop. And then later today, come down. That's possible. And we've been speculating this, guys. All right. I mean, real quick, guys. Real quick. Look at this. Look at this daily chart, guys. Look at this. All right. We never got a great discount for all the movement we did. Let's grab our fib. Let's just start from down here, guys. Where it began to the top. Okay? To the top. Hold on, I want to bring it right there. Or could we bring it right here? What is this price? 12K? It's probably more right here. It's probably more right here, guys. And our 618 lines up better there. I got a lot of lines, huh? I know, guys. It's looking crazy. We'll keep it quick. All right. Let's clean this up, actually. Let's do it on a weekly. I think we'll get a better read. I know I'm all over the place, guys. I'm rusty. Chill. It's 2:20 in the morning. We got this. There we go. There we go. Weekly gave it to us better. I'm like, wait, this daily's got it looking crazy. Look at that, guys. 618, right in our level. Perfect. On a weekly time frame. Okay? That's incredible. Look where our move started here, guys. Okay? This last move. Okay? From the 50. Got that red candle touching the 382. Okay? Even now, hovering right here in 236. This is terrible risk to reward. The support level's weak, guys. It's showing no buying excitement. It's ready to come down. I mean, if anything, it definitely wants to touch right here. That's 44K. It probably wants to go touch that 20 moving average. If you're at 44K, guys, what did we just say moments ago? We said 43K, 42K. All right? And that's our next level. But even here, you don't have a clear target. If you want to double, you need to get to 80K. It's too much speculation at this price. But you get down to that 30K, you have that 60K all-time high, 64K all-time high. At least now 1X is on the table. You also got your 50 moving average chilling there right now. All right? It's going to give you a little more protection on your entry as well. You'll have a place to set a stop loss. Right here, where do you set your stop loss if you get in right now? Below this? You could. But right below you is a support level and it could take off. Just doesn't make sense. Alright? In my opinion. So yeah, Bitcoin, the weekly shows a lot. Tells a lot. Look at the 4-hour chart, guys. Look at the 4-hour chart. Low, lower low. We could potentially project the future resistance. This thing could pop up to right here, guys. And look where that lines up with the last dump. Isn't that synchronistic? It's 54K. That's definitely in the realm of possibility. I mean, you're at a support level. Here's your low. Here's your higher low. This could be one more higher low. And boom, it makes its attempt. It could also come down, set a double bottom and take off. It could also come down, set a lower low and start dumping. I'm not here to tell you what it's going to do. I'm telling you all the things it can do and the kind of scenarios that play out if those things occur and what to do when those things occur, if they do occur. All right, I'm here to prepare you. I'm your coach. I'm your Shidoshi. I'm here to train you and prepare you. Okay? I can't tell you what you're going to face. I don't know what coins you're going to trade. I don't know your personality type. I don't know your risk tolerance. I don't know how much you're playing with. I don't know if you understand how to scale in and scale out. I don't know your money management. You know? I don't know the grasp you have on your emotions. All I can do is train you. When you're out there, when you're on the battlefield, you're all by yourself, guys. Even if I tell you, hey, I'm taking this trade, by the time I've already taken the trade and gotten the message to you, the trade could be a whole different trade. You might not have the same risk management that I'll have. You might not be able to set a stop loss if it's popped since I was able to get the message out. Okay, the information is coming kind of late. That's why it's best to know how to do it yourself. Real time, baby. Real time. My opinion, if this thing comes down and sets another lower low, because that doesn't look like an exciting confirmation, like, hey, we're ready to bounce from this level. Look at the sell volume coming into it, guys. Massive. And this is all it could, do. That's it. And technically, this low is lower than that low. There's a low, high, and there's a lower high. Just, I don't know, guys. I'm not too excited. And we're buying all-time high. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Got a couple more. We'll do Ethereum. And then maybe I'll touch on Algo super fast. And we can look at Dogecoin really, really quick. We'll just laugh at it, guys. I like to incorporate comedy into this too. Okay? Laughter is good for the soul. And Dogecoin, it's a joke coin. What coin's going to make you laugh more than Doge? Right? Anyways, though. Let's look at Ethereum, guys. Let's start on a weekly, and we'll work our way down. Oh, man, that's ugly. You can be a newbie, and you know that's ugly. That is ugly. Double wicks to the upside, and you're getting an increase in volume as it's happening. This is all-time high. The bulls literally tried to push it up. Bears said, nope, rejected. Then bulls said, nah, we're going to try again. Boom, rejected, and rejected even harder this time. This is on a weekly. We got 16 hours and 30 minutes, guys. This thing, I think, is coming down. If this is how it closes, the next candle's not going to be like, oh, yeah, let's explode. The next candle's going to be like, man, we're going to sell, which means we're going to break this level. We're going to break this 2134. That's already not a strong level. It's too close to the top. It's not tested enough. There's not enough information and feedback here, which means your next level is the 4-hour. Remember, guys, we said Ethereum showed us the playbook. It's because of what I'm seeing on Ethereum that I know everything else is ready to play out the way I project. Okay? Why Bitcoin's coming down. Why you could see better prices on XRP and Stellar Lumens and other cryptos. Okay? The Doge situation. Everything. So anyways, this thing comes down. What, the 4-hour is going to catch it? Look what the 4-hour did the last few times. Rejected, and then a big dump happened. Then you get that little poke to the upside after a big green candle, and then this is what it does next. Then indecision, and then this. Guys, it's coming down. 4 hours, not it. Which means we're coming down to 1700. But 1700, you're banking off this. I don't think people will bank off this. And that's only going to be a touch with the with the 20 moving average. Now it is 15K. I do think we get there. But it looks like that 1394 is inevitable. That's the real play. That's the real play. That's where your risk to reward gets the best. If we look at a daily, look at that resistance now, guys. Big dump. Comes up, massive rejection. And you get that. What's interesting, though, on the daily is this candle here. A lot of volume, and you got a great wick. But that's how it performed after. It's just interesting, especially with this here. It's almost like a stalemate in this area. But the stalemate, in my opinion, if it goes like to the judges or something, I feel like the judges would have to say sellers. Because they got this. The context is we're at an all-time high. Risk to reward is terrible. And this looks scarier than this looks bullish, in my opinion. Alright, especially because look how long it took to go up. And look how fast it came down. And look at that. Power. This was 2 straight days. You went from here to here, back to here. And now it's like, yeah, maybe this is pretty bearish. This thing's ready to free fall, guys, in my opinion. 4-hour chart, weakness, guys. Look at the probe. Breaks the level. Did that break with power? Y'all should be getting good at this. What do we want to see when we see a level break? We want to see a break with power. Is that power to you? No. That's why immediately, look at that, guys. Look at all the candles it took to go up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the bounce. Is this really a support? So now the support level's done this, which is weak, and then immediately crashed. Gets you this. Then it does this long, slow ass thing. Gets you a fake breakout, and you come back down in 4, and then you get this bounce. Come on, guys. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Close to 200. So now you got this support. You got the horizontal support. You got a wick. And you got the 200 moving average. And this is all you could do? It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Ethereum showed it. Okay, I'm expecting shit to get pretty crazy. Maybe tomorrow or the next day, even Tuesday, okay? Tuesday's April 27th, guys. 427, my lucky numbers. It's a holiday for me. April 27th and July 24th are holidays for me, guys. Personal Nebby-made holidays. Nobody really celebrates them as a holiday, okay? I know people got like birthdays and stuff, you know, and you know, things like that. But I mean, like, where it's a legit holiday, like, it feels like Christmas for me. Like, that's what I mean when I say holiday. Okay, I treat it like it's Christmas. All right, it's just nobody knows, so I'm just getting lit and turned up by myself. All right, I'm gonna get me a nice steak on Tuesday. You already know. Nice 23-ounce porterhouse. I love it. I love it. Anyways, guys, real quick, before we go into Doge, I'm about to wrap this up. Let's look at Algo. I have to remind you guys, sleeping giant. Okay, Algorand, it's a monster. I want you to keep something in mind here real quick, okay? This pays you 6% interest a year. To put that into perspective, for all you people who want to play it safe. Oh, I'm going to leave my money in dollars in my savings account where it's safe and will protect me. Your savings account is paying you 0.03% interest a year. Inflation is, the rate of inflation is higher than that 0.03%. So actually, by leaving your money in the savings account, you're losing purchasing power every year. You're losing money every year. You might have the numerical value, like, oh, I have 100K in my bank account, and a year from now, because you didn't spend any, it's still 100K, or 10K, or 50K, whatever number you want to use, okay? But it doesn't mean it buys you the same amount of stuff it did a year ago, because the price of things has gone up, so now it's worth less. So why would you leave your money there not doing anything for you when you can put it in something like Algorand and get those dollars to work? Put their ass to work. Oh, hey, every single one of you, go make me 6%. That's it. 6% a year. This is a monster project, guys. Monster project. I'm going to keep talking about it, okay? Look at this nasty double top. You guys might be getting a great price on Algorand. Anything under $1 is great. Anything is great. But anything under $1 is extra great. All-time high, 310. You 3x if you get in at $1, a little over $1. You can 3x. You get under $1. Come on, guys. You get to 50 cents. Now it's a 6x. That's where I get hella bullish. 50 cents. That's where I get hella bullish. Even 75 cents, I'll start scoop. I mean, I always scoop. It's Algorand. Okay? The type of play Algorand offers in the long term, you don't need a lot. You only need a little bit. And it can turn into a massive, monstrous play for you one day. One of the best plays ever, in my opinion. If things play out the way I expect them to play out. Alright? Maybe I got a little hint from my crystal ball. It's possible. Alright? But Algorand, monster. It's definitely, in my opinion, better to have an Algorand than a savings account. Okay? We know fiat's collapsing. They're printing it into oblivion, guys. They're printing it into oblivion. The more they print, the less it's worth. Eventually, these banks, right now, because it's a positive interest rate, the banks pay you, but it's barely positive. So they give you 0.03% or whatever it is. Okay? But if banks go into negative interest rates, that means you're going to have to pay the bank to hold your money. And the reason they do this is because so much money has been printed Nobody knows what to do with it. Nobody wants to hold it. So they're literally charging you to hold it for you. At this point, you might as well just collapse the currency. This is why we're so bullish on XRP, guys. It's the internet of money. It's the new bridge currency, the new global currency for all these CBDCs that are coming out. And if I'm correct, and in my world, this is what I'm doing, I think XRP is the greatest hedge. It's a safe haven. Okay, especially once regulations is complete, XRP is one of the safe places you can put your money while everything's going to shit. Even if it's dumping, because one day it's going to come back and then some. Okay? 100x, 200x. Let that shit come down to 10 cents, guys. Like I said, guys, you know how I feel. Everything on this list is irrelevant under XRP. Okay? I love them. There's a lot of projects here I love and I'll play. But XRP, guys, it's the only one that matters. It's the only one. $1.04. Always looking sexy. It can be 10 cents. It's looking great. It could be $10. It's looking great. All right? Natural beauty, baby. XRP. $1.04. All right? Let's end this real quick on Doge. Look at Doge. Everybody's getting all bullish again, huh? I see all these Doge army people. Yeah, we got bounced. We're back. 27 cents. Guys, this is the weakest shit I ever fucking seen. Look at this weak volume. That's how you respond off the 200 after this kind of rejection? And they have no development team? Come on. They have no development team. This thing's weak. This thing about to come down again. We gonna get double bounce? We gonna get double bottom off this 15, 16? I don't think so. We coming down, guys. We coming down. Once this area gives out, once this area right here gives out, it's over for this project. It's over. That means all of this was a probe. It was all a fake out. A bubble. You see that? You see how big it was? See how big the bubble got inflated? Look at that bubble. Massive. Here comes the pin. Poke. Done. I mean, if it comes down below that level, guys, and it comes up and gets rejected, it's over. This project will fizzle out and die. And all we gotta do is hear regulations come out, and that's the end of that. Alright? That's the end of that. We needed something like Dogecoin. Okay? It's gonna help speed up the regulations. They needed something popular enough that they got everyone to know. Okay? That's very key. They need you to know it. I don't know if you heard, but Coinbase, it is Coinbase. Coinbase Pro, it's their trading platform. A lot of you newbies, you probably are only aware of Coinbase, the app on your phone or the website, where you can buy your Bitcoin and your other crypto. Okay, but there's also Coinbase Pro. It's linked to Coinbase, same company, but you can actually trade on it. Okay, it gives you more features. Like it lets you see the order book, it lets you see, a chart on there, you can see multiple pairs. It offers more options than just the regular Coinbase. Anyways, Coinbase Pro has listed Tether. Okay? And Coinbase has never listed Tether. And we've speculated it's because Tether is a scam. But it's interesting to me now that Coinbase Pro, not Coinbase, just Coinbase Pro is listing Tether. A lot of people think it's like, oh, well, Tether won their lawsuit. Everything's good. Not so fast. I think with Tether, Coinbase Pro listed it so that they can make the name Tether more mainstream before shit goes down. Just like with Doge. How you get people to be aware of joke coins that have no developmental teams behind them? Okay? You make it popular. So you put it in a bubble and you inflate it and you get dumb money to jump in so they all talk about it and they get a little taste of riches. And then pull back and give them another one. Then dump it harder, give them another one. just taking their money. Okay? I think that same shit's about to happen with Tether. Tether's gonna get put under a spotlight here, thanks to Coinbase Pro. I mean, like, hold on, what's going on here? All right, they got hit with like an $18 million fine, guys, and that means they committed some shit. Tether is a scam. Tether is a scam, just like Dogecoin is a scam. This weak ass bounce. That shit's a joke, guys. Anyways, though, I think we can wrap it up on that. Let me clean this up real quick before we get out of here. Yeah, that bubble, guys, it's nasty. It's nasty. But anyways, yeah, guys, we'll keep the videos coming. I'm expecting some crazy shit to go down here, with this weekly candle getting ready to close up. So it is Sunday. We'll see how things play out. If Sunday's not when shit really goes down, it could be Monday, guys. Like boom, some news comes out and we just start getting that, dump started. Who knows how this could play out. But yeah, we'll keep following this, guys. I showed y'all some buy zones, some ways to play things a little bit. How to look at XRP, potentially play it. We covered, the top of the level and the bottom of the level, and maybe, 25%, 25, how to cost average in, play off of it. I know I made it red, guys, but let's just make it green since it's still an overall buy zone, okay? Yeah, maybe on the next video I'll just put it into a box. We'll see. We'll swap it out. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so yeah, so we kind of went over that, and what could potentially go down, what to do if it keeps dumping, having more money on the sides. We saw, similar correlation in like Stellar and even the Hedera pattern, all looking about the same. So, possible plays we could make with Hedera, one of my favorites. I'm getting pretty bullish on it. I want it a little bit more. 19 cents, I'm going to start getting in, guys. 19 cents. Okay? Maybe a little bit higher too. I haven't decided yet. It's just with Bitcoin and Ethereum hovering like this, I'm kind of anticipating better prices. And my patience is allowing me to kind of wait for it. Okay? Anyway, so yeah, so I think Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're coming down. Algorand, sleeping monster as always. Doge in a bubble, and it's a joke, guys. I think we can end it on that. I hope today's video helped y'all a lot. I appreciate everything. Again, all my subscribers, all y'all who leave me comments, guys. That shit means a lot. I appreciate it. Feel free again, leave me questions, guys. Okay, reach out to me. If y'all got stuff you want me to cover, we can cover that too, okay? That's the only reason we did Safe Moon. People were reaching out about it. Speaking of Safe Moon too, real quick, we'll end it here. I didn't even get to make the play. And look how it fizzled out. I think Universe did me a favor, guys, okay? Did y'all make the play? Did you make a little bit of money? And the reason I think I started getting uninterested was the difficulty to obtaining the Safe Moon. I think for newbies it was just doing too much, having to buy crypto, transfer in, find different platforms to maybe buy crypto on. I think it was it was too much for the newbies. It wasn't that accessible and it couldn't pick up on the momentum. Okay, Universe did me a favor and just didn't let me make the purchase. The server stayed busy. When the server stayed busy, I was like, man, I think Universe just telling me no, and I like to listen. That's that intuition I keep telling you guys about, that intuition. Sometimes things happen for a reason, okay? But yeah, so Safe Moon, it didn't pan out so well. And I mean, there's a lot of coins like that. That's why we gamble on it with a small speculative position, no long-term investing. Because it gave us no reason to be a long-term investor. Okay, it was only a gamble. But yeah, guys, these joke coins, they're on the way out. Doge, Safe Moon, who knows how many other thousands of coins are out there that are scams. They're on their way out, guys. And regulations is coming. Okay, XRP, quantum financial system is coming, guys. All right, CBDCs are coming, guys. Okay, Algorand's time is coming. Okay. So be ready, guys. Keep getting them skills sharp, all right? I'm going to keep sending y'all love. I'm going to keep sending y'all light. I'm going to keep giving y'all everything I can give y'all, guys. I'm going to keep being the best Shidoshi I can be for you, okay? The best teacher, the best trainer, okay? Y'all be teaching me a lot as well. I learned from all you guys. I learned from doing these videos. It's just beautiful, okay, guys? I really love this. I'm glad to be back. My energy's great like always, guys. It's always great. It's always high. It's always, full speed, all gears clicking, guys. So anyways, I'm gonna end it on that. I'll see you in the next video.